So this might be a little bit of a different video, but I am narrating TheSunVanished. This is part 1 of the new series today. So here we go. First tweet. Help. It's late in the morning and still dark outside. I can hear the tornado sounds in the next county over, but the weather radar is clear. Where is the sun? And we got this video. So wait a second.
This afternoon, panic is taking hold on the nation in response to the sudden disappearance of the sun, with violent riots taking place in just about every major city. We are receiving an influx of reports of ransacking and looting from New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, Dallas, and Washington, D.C., with hundreds more isolated incidents coming in hourly. The president made a public statement this morning urging people to remain calm and stay in their homes. Meanwhile, experts are claiming this phenomenon to be an event similar to New England's Dark Day in 1780, and that things will return back to normal.
Power keeps going out and I keep hearing noises outside, sometimes far away, sometimes close. I can't sleep. I think the noises outside are gunshots. It is still dark. The news should be back to normal by now, but it isn't. Now the news isn't even coming in. No signal. TV signal is gone. The noises keep happening outside, and I can barely keep track of the time anymore. I am honest to God terrified. I'm so tempted to go outside. Should I? Outside? I saw something out there. I can't really explain, but I can show you. Epilepsy warning here, guys. There's flashing lights in this video. I looked for stars or planets as you all suggested. The sky was absolutely pitch black. Could be because of clouds or something else. Still shaken in the short time I was outside. I don't know what that flashing light was, but it was following me. Day 3. Still no sign of daylight. It is getting colder. A person ran by on my street. 2 of the same flashing lights I saw yesterday were following him. They were gone by the time I got my phone out to record. Sorry everyone. Reception went out yesterday. I was worried it wouldn't come back on. No signs of activity outside. Come to think of it, it has been a while since I heard a gunshot. Something just flew over my house. I couldn't see it, too dark outside, but a wave of heat just came over me. Feels like the temperature increased by like 10 or 15 degrees. Just compare the sound of this video to the sound of the helicopter footage I posted a few days ago. Whoever this was, it definitely was not a helicopter. Oh, thank God! One of my friends is still alive. He just texted me. Daniel, dude, please tell me you are still alive. Yes, I'm alive. Where the hell have you been? Why did it take you this long to reach me after I called you like 40 times? I'm sorry, but my phone was died and I was just now able to start charging it. You're still at your house, right? Yeah. Okay, good. I'm still 2 days drive away, but I'm coming to you. I'm not really sure if that's a good idea or no. Why? What have you seen? LOL, dude. You have no freaking idea. Now we have another problem. This guy has been standing completely still with his back towards me. I have no idea how long he has been standing there. He's still standing there, hasn't moved. Get away from the window. Keep all lights off. Do not talk to them or let them in. And if you see any flashing lights, hide. Whoever was standing outside is gone now. S word. To those of you asking, I'm doing alright. Hiding in my room and waiting this out. I haven't heard any more knocking, but I don't want to get anywhere near the front door to check. And don't worry. I have a way to defend myself if worst comes to worst. If anyone knows anything about what is going on, please message me. 911 and other emergency lines are not responding. The only radio I have is out in the car, so I'm trying to gather as much information online as I can. Hey brother, I'm from British Columbia. I don't know much, but I do know that you should never look into the red light, ever. If you do, you become like the guy who was at your door. Caitlin Fortune. I don't get it. It's sunny where I am, to be completely honest. I have no idea how to explain this. So, not good. So, we have good news and bad news. Uh-oh. Good news is I'm closer to you now. Bad news is I'm out of fuel. There's no active gas stations anywhere close to me. All of the power's down, and all the gas stations nearby are electric gas pumps. Oh no. He isn't even that close. How far away are you? Probably still 8 or 9 hours away. I'm really conflicted. Some of you say I should go, some of you say I should stay. What should I do? Stay safe at home? Drive 9 hours to Danian. Someone is screaming outside. Really not sure about leaving now. After hearing that, traveling at all seems like a terrible idea. Clearly, you need to stay where you are. Forget about leaving your friend. Though, should try to make it to you since he's already out about. Ask him how he's avoiding detection. How are you avoiding detection? I'm just staying in the car. It's locked and off at the moment. After I catch a few winks, I'm gonna try to take a look around. Alright, stay safe. Always, bud. You too. It's been really quiet today. I must have warmed up after that thing flew over my house again last night. Don't worry about me, dude. I'll find a way to get to you eventually. I've I've walked around for a couple of hours and haven't seen anyone human or otherwise on the highway. So I'm pretty sure I'll be safe here while I figure out what to do. Do you have enough food and supplies? Yeah, I have enough even I'm stranded here for a while. Don't worry about me, worry about yourself. My supplies, the power has stayed on for this long. Only a few outages here and there, but I'm still extremely paranoid it will go up permanently and you all have them like at the store solar lights outside. They actually aren't solar. I have them on a timer outside and I can't turn them off without leaving the house. I feel exhausted all the time now. My internal clock is completely screwed up. See a faint line outside my bedroom window, going downstairs to check it out. I cannot freaking believe I'm still alive. You didn't look directly into the red light, right? Yes. You're absolutely sure? Yeah, I'm sure. What street did both of us live on when we were kids? Why? Answer the question, Fraser Road. Okay, we are good. Dang it, don't scare me like that. Beware of headlights. I was looking around and just found this. No earthly idea what it means. Sometimes I feel like I have a good handle on this whole situation and I'm thinking rationally and logically. But other times I feel like bawling. Day 9. Sorry about that tweet last night. What happened at the window got to me a bit. Anyway, I'm currently in touch with a couple of people with some experience and some info with what's going on. So, to give you some background, my name is Tucker. I live in Virginia, working a night shift when all of this shenanigans went down. Got a clock out for the day. I realized that the sun wasn't up like it normally was when I clocked out. Kinda shrugged it off at first, but after a few hours of getting really worried. I live close to a relatively large city, so you can imagine what I had to go through when the ride started. Long story short, when I was heading out of town to get away from the mess, I met this guy named Flynn, talking about these things that hunt people down. At this point, I didn't believe him, but I started to notice that the crowds and traffic congestion on highways started slowly dissipating. Before you know it, the roads were completely empty. Terrifying stuff. Flynn and I started traveling together after that. We've been finding dark places to hide, enough food and water to stay alive. We were doing pretty good for the first week. But then just a few days ago, we came back inside after taking a leak and just started losing it. Kept going on, talking nonsense. It went on for days. I was worried all the stress from the situation got to him. But one day, it all stopped. He wouldn't speak. Wouldn't even acknowledge me. He just stood like a statue for probably a full 12 hours. Then he attacked me out of nowhere. I tried and tried to keep him away, but he just wouldn't stop. I had to stop it. There was nothing else I could do. Anyways, I've been living on my own for the past couple of days. It has been tough, but thankfully I found an area with power and internet, which is why I can talk to you. Thank you for sharing your story. I'm sorry to hear about Flynn. Please share my story. I want people to know about what happened. Of course. So now we have this new character, which this is his account, Tucker. While I've been trying to collect info online, I completely forgot to check in on Daniel yesterday. He still hasn't responded to any of my texts. I'm hearing noises outside again. I swear to God, it sounds like someone banging on my door, but there's no way in hell I'm going downstairs to check. It got in. I don't know how, but it got in. I am hiding. Sorry if I'm gone for a while. I have to stay hidden and keep my phone off. This is like, I'm so sorry. Now let's go to Tucker's first tweets. Let's just go all the way down. It's pretty amount of time. I forgot to scroll down to Tucker's first tweet, which that's bad. So just watch me scroll to Tucker's first tweet. Oh, these are previous tweets. I retweeted this, but it's finally gone. I think I'm safe now. I have no idea how. The front door is unlocked and wide open. The alarm never came on either. I guess it got reset during one of the blackouts. Some good news for once, Danny is back. Before you all ask, he seems to be in his right mind. Get serious about securing my house. It's primitive, I know, but it's a first step. And apparently more reliable than my alarm system. Let me know if you all have other ideas to keep my house secure. My windows don't have curtains, so I'm gonna find a creative way to block out any light coming from outside. It's getting colder again. I'm running low on food and water. I feel like I could sleep for a week. I found a car with a decent amount of the gas in the tank. All I need is a siphon. Don't worry, but I'll be there soon. I have a confession to make. I've been keeping something from you all. For the course of the last week, I've been increasingly paranoid about someone or something coming into my house while I'm sleeping, and I don't think it's one of those lights. It feels different. Can't explain it, but I can sense it. And last night, after I put cans on door handles, I've been waking up to clanking sound, but I'm not sure if it's real or just my. So, so now it's time to put my paranoia to the test. If the flower is disturbed, we will know. The person from British Columbia who messaged me earlier just sent me this. Nightmare about that picture. Just woke up to more screaming outside. The screaming isn't like last time. Like, it's very sporadic. I can't tell where it's coming from. This flower is untouched. I kept trying to record the screaming when I hit, but the microphone isn't picking it up. Screaming is coming from the neighbor's house. Just curious, what year did we? This has been on my mind lately. Just curious, what year did we graduate high school? LOL. What? Never mind. I know you all don't trust Danny, and I've been reading your tweets and messages. I just can't bring myself to confront him. He's my friend. I don't have an abundance of those right now. Personally, a few nights ago hasn't responded. The flower test hasn't worked yet. The recurring screaming outside. I'm about ready to snap. I'm a couple hours away. Now, what's your address again? I believe I'm doing this. Should I trust Danny? Yes. No. Dude, where are you? I've been waiting. Answer my question. What year did we graduate high school? But we don't have time for this. Answer my question. Answer my question. Are you okay? I'm fine. So I'm sorry to say this, but I'm not sure I trust you likewise. Well, I guess that's it then. Since you all won't stop DMing me about updates, here's updates for you. I haven't slept since the screaming ran out of bottled water days ago, but drinking from the faucet, very close to running out of food too, and I hope losing my only close friend will be worth it. Happy? I just woke up and came downstairs to this. Oh my god. Don't know if it's Danny and I don't know if it's someone else, but I don't plan on sticking around to find out. It's not safe here anymore. I'm packing up and I'm leaving. It's been back on my mind for a while, but I'm heading out to the neighbor's house where I've been hearing screaming. Wish me luck. Staying no one's staying away from streetlights and other light sources, using my flashlight sparingly. I swear I heard the screaming. I'm sure of it.
Hello? Hello?
I found fresh food and water, checked every room to be sure I'm alone. It's not my head. I know I heard screaming. It was ongoing. Glad I came to investigate. Because now I have food, water, and a safer place to stay. There have been no signs of activity outside whatsoever. Then we moved to Tucker's situation. I don't know what's happening exactly, but something's changed. There's a lot more activity outside than I've ever seen before. It's getting worse. I've been taking a break from the internet for a bit, trying to recuperate myself. It was much clearer now than it was before. I don't know what the catalyst was. Something changed when I left my home. It's been getting worse. I don't have any windows for obvious reasons, but I can hear it all. I can see a blue light from the crack under my door. What's going on, Tucker? Please message me. I think I discovered something interesting. I need to do an experiment to make sure. Details Glass of water is from my neighbor's house I've been staying at. The bottle is from my house about a week ago. It's me, or is the water from my house darker? I feel terrible for what I did and said to Daniel. It's too quiet. I don't like this. I was walking past the coffee table and noticed this, taking out from under a couple of magazines. I'm going to hang on to this. Remember, don't look into the light. Don't move, they see motion. Don't produce light, they will see. The strobe!